Oi pessoas, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Nerd. Eu estou de volta com Genshin Impact e hoje a gente começa com a atualização 1.3, olha que maravilha. Primeiro, peraí, eu quero mostrar aqui, em eventos, a gente já tem o teste do Xiao, tem o abismo e tem o novo boss, que é o Diovishap, é os dragartos, que vai dropar o Jade Juvenil, que é o material de ascensão do Xiao. E eu não sabia que ele dropava... ele não dropa anemo, certo? Ele dropa só gel, electro, cryo, pyro e hydro. E os equipamentos, né? Berserker. Berserker não. Berserker também, mas o que mais importa, né? O gladiador. Eu vou começar com a missão do Dainsleif. Capítulo 1, ato 4, prelúdio, o buscador da verdade. Vamos falar com a Catherine.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild.
Eu
Are
espero
your
que o áudio
adventures
esteja
going
ok.
smoothly?
Por favor, não tem como eu conferir isso antes de terminar de gravar. Sim, estou recrutando novos
Is
aliados.
that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another
Okay.
person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Não se preocupem, eu vou estar
Yes.
summonando pro
I do
Xiao,
have some
tá? E
information
vou
that may
postar
be of
isso
help to you.
antes desse vídeo. Então vocês vão ver o summon pro Xiao antes de ver essa missão aqui. Sinto muito, eu vou fazer desse jeito.
Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Então apenas um parede distante do Kaia.
How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
Parece cliente
Please
difícil.
don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all.
A gente tem que convencer o
Your
cara,
deeds are
ué.
the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Tá. Bem, então tudo bem, sobre esse
Well, as to
estranho.
further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Beleza. Dainsleif. Vamos perguntar ao Lawrence.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
Então, estou à procura de um estranho
A
conta-olho.
stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
Tem muitos aqui.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him.
Ok.
Maybe he has more
É
news about
Wagner,
our
não é
stranger.
Wagner. Ups. Não engasga. Isso, bonitinho.
What? You need something?
Então, estou à procura de um estranho
Here.
com tapa-olho. Ah.
I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
Ok.
She'll share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then.
Com certeza.
Let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Quer apostar quanto que o Diluc tem algum negócio com ele? Let's go! Yay! Ok, Charles.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Mais um dia, mais outra falta de opções de bebidas alcoólicas.
A blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them.
Eu, hein?
I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today too. There's too many
Okay.
raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Beleza, então a gente vai subir para o segundo andar. Esperar próximo ao corrimão. É aqui, não é? Onde é pra esperar? É pra sentar? É pra sentar? Ah, sim. Ok. Entendi.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
A gente vai perder ele, quer ver? Ele vai ter saído já. Aham. Sabia. Ah, não, ele tá ali, ó. Tá ali. Olá, sou uma aventureira da Guilda de Aventureiros. Ih, como vai? Sou uma cavaleira honorável dos Cavaleiros de Pavones.
He's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
Então, eu sou uma viajante.
Traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Estou procurando por um parente perdido.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So...
É a
guess
voz
we
do
found
nada.
him nice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
É minha melhor parceira, não comida de emergência. Paimon is not emergency food.
We're the best of friends.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Bem, quero convidá-lo para uma aventura conosco.
Sure.
Hã?
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
Pagamento?
500 mora. and 3 answered questions.
Oh.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
Isso é tudo?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Bem, aqui estão 500 more.
Thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Preciso responder a
The
todas
answer
elas?
to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Entendi.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
O quê? Como você sabe
I
que
know
Venti é?
everything that I should.
Quem Venti é?
Well, answer the question.
Então... A união do povo de Mondstadt nos levou à vitória, né? É.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Ok. Todos no Porto de Liyue.
So that's your answer? I see.
Sim, ficou pra todo
Now for
mundo.
my
O Stichinho
final
não dá conta
question.
sozinho.
This world has people who gained visions and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Pra mim, talvez nenhuma delas.
So, this is your answer then. As I thought, you really are similar to him.
A quem você se refere com ele?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Bem, encontrei alguns feiticeiros do abismo no passado.
Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world.
Ele é contra o abismo.
I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Pensando bem, depois do incidente com o Storm Terror, nós não...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
Eles não vão me derrotar ou eu vou derrotá-los? Eles não vão me derrotar.
We're super duper strong!
That manner, it's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
E, de
Let's
novo.
meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
De novo. Cacetado. Templo do Falcão. Aqui. Nossa, a voz do Dainsleif é muito boa. Adorei o dublador. É a voz do narrador de muitos dos vídeos de demonstração.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
Do que você está falando?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Gostei do Dainsleif. Ele podia ser um 4 estrelas. Rastros do abismo. Ok.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Ei,
Let's head
vem.
further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Oh, olha o baúzinho. Essa textura desse baú tá diferente. Nada. Tá bom. Adoro a música dentro desses lugares. Dentro desses lugares. Ô, sotaque. Oh, 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 oh. Ui. Ah, esqueci do cara de fogo.
Yahoo!
Ah, meu vento.
Yeah!
Ok. Vocês estão
Think you
pedindo.
can get away? Here we go! Let's light it up!
Beleza. Menos esse. Opa, peraí. Tem algum baú aqui? Tem, sempre tem. Eu não preciso de gancho do lobo, meu Razor tá no máximo. Talvez eu vá precisar de tichinho. Ali outro baú. Isso aqui pega fogo? Eu tenho uma dúvida. Pega. Ah, tá. Só isso. Triste. É pouco. Eu devia ter colocado... Ok.
Think you can get away? Here we go!
Vai, todo mundo juntinho. Obrigada. Ei, tô clicando. Eu vou abrir todas as caixas. Pressa inimiga da perfeição. Vambora. Eu quero as caixas, quero os baús. E por que eles estão me dando tanto gancho do lobo? Por acaso eles vão me dar o Dainsleif? Cara, seria muito top. Duvido.
Let's light it up!
Tá, eu vou fazer isso, mas eu não sei.
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Tem só mais
Adventure
uma.
time!
Será que tem alguma coisa se eu acender todas essas? Não? Tá, era só uma dúvida.
Adventure time!
Não quero deixar nada passar. Ui!
Here we go! Time for takeoff! Everybody stand back! Adventure time!
Haha! Tchauzinho, povo! Adiê! Ei, minha cenoura!
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
Você poderia me falar mais sobre a Ordem do
The
Abismo?
abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do
Dane.
have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Ok. Vamos conseguir mais primogems? Ah, olha as pistas. Vários ganchos do lobo. Vou usar tudo. Mais primogems pro Xiao. Yay! Talvez esse vídeo fique um pouco grande. Talvez. Eu tenho que ir pra Wolvendom. Reino dos Lobos. Tá, vou vir por aqui. Gente, eu tô na pressa de conseguir o Xiao. Vocês não têm noção. Vai, Vente, vai. Vai.
Brace yourself.
Não vou nem pegar minério, eu só quero andar logo com essa missão pra poder fazer a summon do Xiao.
We're in Wolfendom now. Think Dean's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lá está ele. Eita! Isso aqui é magia do abismo, aí.
Lord of Wolvendom, great Wolf King of the North, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
Você conhece aquele
No.
lobo?
Nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames?
Oh,
It's an abyssal spell.
sabia.
Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Cara, ele parece muito o Traveler. O Traveler masculino. Parece demais. A outra marca ali.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kind of scary. Let's beat them up first.
Ok. Sai! Isso aqui é um atraso danado, caramba. Bate no feiticeiro do abismo primeiro, cadê? Opa! Não, senhor. Tchau.
That's that. Let's go check out that bonfire.
Ah.
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Vamos recuperar a vida aqui, né? Tá pra cá. Vou pegar uma menta aqui. Pra poder, né, eu quero o equipamentozinho que eles vão dar pra gente depois.
There's
Ali.
another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss really has been around here.
Ooh.
Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Ok.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Junta todo mundo, a galera toda. Isso aí. Ó, a aglomeração é nociva, tá vendo? Tá vendo, ó? Não pode. Não aguentei. Cadê? Ah, lá, ele lá. Nossa senhora. Que rouca. Eu quero flor doce. Eu preciso cozinhar. Eu tenho que fazer o lobo boreal.
Have you finished searching?
Encontramos muitos sinais da
I
ordem da
searched
Bíblia.
around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
Com certeza.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Sim, senhor. Essa missão vai ser curtinha, tá com cara. E eu quero que ela seja curtinha, porque eu quero summonar o Xiao logo. Hype!
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But
Sim.
I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon of the east had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Oxi!
But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. You remember
Ele é
the
bem
light
velho.
actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Então, né? Vamos observar a semelhança entre a capa dele e a da Paimon. Ih, tá do outro lado. Ok, teleporte será. Eu tô curiosa, cara. Quem é ele? Quem é Dainsleif?
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Think you can get away? Going in! Brace yourself.
Tá quase. Aê. Vai, Razor, vai, Razor. Ok. Opa, opa. Primeiro o maguinho de água, porque ele é um... Não vou nem falar a palavra. Ei! Ai. Ah! Eu vou morrer!
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Ei!
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Brace yourself.
Beleza.
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Tá.
Let's light it up! We go! Yahoo! Think you
Não
can
deixa
get
ele
away?
levantar. Eu quero acabar com o Mago do Abismo infinito.
Adventure time!
Acabei com ele. Mas vai ser besta pra lá, rapaz.
Let's play!
Reações elementais. Ótimo.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
É
I
uma pena.
wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
Talvez.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Está falando por experiência própria?
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's Wanmin restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Acho que estamos nos precipitando.
Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Eu sinto algo familiar naquele penhasco.
What's familiar?
Eu também senti por um momento na outra vez em que
A
viemos
familiar
aqui.
feeling, you say?
É.
It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Poderia ser o abismo?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Ok. Curioso.
Whoa, Dane
Pra
moves
onde
really
mesmo?
fast, doesn't he?
Tá.
Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Curioso. Muito curioso.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
Está perto.
It doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Como assim, última
My
vez?
traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed that person around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Oh, aquele trailer.
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Ah. Aonde que eu tenho que... Ah, tá. Tá.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
Eu senti, tá.
You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Sim, no momento em que eu toquei.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Independente disso, preciso descobrir a
Do
verdade
not
sobre.
rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find him itself.
Tá, eu irei encontrar meu
Yes.
irmão.
And this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May
Ok.
you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
You're
Ah,
leaving?
já?
Already?
Poxa.
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again.
Não deu pra esclarecer nada.
After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Ah. Não. Poxa. A marca do Guardião das Ruínas. Pra lá a gente não pode ir. Aqui é o limite do que a gente pode ir. Tá bom. Tristeza. Poxa. Eu lembrei do trailer agora. Tem um trailer. Então tá. Bem, então é isso. Se você gostou desse vídeo, deixa seu gostei aqui embaixo. Se você não é inscrito no canal, inscreva-se. Se você já é inscrito, não esqueça de acionar as notificações de vídeos novos. Se você quer ajudar a manter o meu canal, por favor, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos. Dá uma olhada lá no nosso Discord do canal. Então agora eu vou fazer a summon do Xiao. E vocês vão estar assistindo esse vídeo depois que eu fiz a summon. Vai lá dar um confere na summon do Xiao. E yes!
Sure,
Tô
I'll play you
empolgada.
another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
E eu fui!